everybody, I'm here with Julian Farley, Ryan and Perry's old traffic manager, who now has his own SEO company, Zarazoga. Julian, when people think of search engine optimization, they think complicated. Can you give us a little breakdown of what SEO really is?
Yeah, sure. That's a great question. So to simplify SEO, you can really break everything down into three main parts. So the first part is on-site optimization. That's all the stuff that you have to do to your site. And then the second part is link building. So that's having other websites linked to your site. And then the third part, which recently just got much more important and relevant, is activity. So that's like usage metrics on your site. It's like how people interact, how long they spend on your site, things like that. But really everything can be broken down into those three parts.
And when do you think people should absolutely use SEO? What kind of companies would benefit from SEO?
Most companies can definitely benefit from SEO. It is a lot better for any business that has they're selling a product or a service and their price point is $500 or more. That works really well. Also in very specific niches. So if someone's doing like an info product or some physical product for let's say, just off the top of my head, like rock and roll musicians on like how they can play the guitar, that would be really good for SEO because it's so specific and you can target very good keywords for it.
Okay, great. And how do you think SEO has changed since 2011? What do you think are the trends for 2012?
That's a great question. So as I kind of mentioned earlier, there's activity has gotten a lot more important, and so now the on-site changes, design, layout, and how really, I mean, it's the way it should be because it's really like now as an SEO, you have to make sure that you're taking care of the visitor who comes to your site and giving them a good experience.
It's probably more competitive.
Yes, yeah, and it's not more difficult, it's just different. All us SEOs in the past were just doing link building and kind of off-site stuff and didn't care about the user experience. You can't do that anymore. You really have to care about that. And then the other big thing that's coming up is Google Plus, which is already out, but that has already started showing up in search engine results. People who you have in your circle, like what things that they post will show up for search results for you and what's recommended by them. So keep an eye on Google Plus for sure, and just if you're doing any SEO, then you need to be involved with Google Plus.
Thank you so much, Julian. And Julian will be speaking tomorrow in the ballroom at the Traffic Conversion Summit. Can you tell us what you want viewers to take away from? Can you give us a little sneak preview about what you're going to be talking about and what you want the takeaway to be?
Absolutely. So I'll be speaking about retargeting. And a lot of people, everyone knows that retargeting is cool and it's new and it ROIs positive really easily. What I want people to take away from it is real actionable steps for what they can do to implement it in their campaigns and start making money right away. Because people tend to think it's kind of complicated, but there's a lot of stuff you don't have to pay attention to, so I'm boiling it down to just the things that you need to do and pay attention to, and then you'll be fine.
Thank you so much. Well, stay tuned for that. This is Julian Farley from Zarazoga.